Hey good people, welcome back to another video. My name is Ola. In today's video, we're talking all about my favorite productivity tools, the things I use to help me stay focused the most in order to get closer to achieving my goals. So if you find that you need assistance or you need some tips or you just need inspiration on what are some things that you can use in order to get things done so you can get closer to achieving your goals, especially if you are a busy wife, mom, career professional, and entrepreneur. This is going to be the video for you. Let's get into it. I'm just going to be pulling things. I have a nice little stack over here. So I'm just going to be pulling things, talking about them, and then we're going to go on our merry way. All right. So the first thing is going to be a timer. Now you don't have to get a timer that is special, that is fancy, that is, you can use an online internet clock. You can use the timer on your phone. You don't have to get any of these things. These are just things I use because one, I like the experience. And the other piece is sometimes I just need to be away from, something attached to the internet. So the first thing I have is going to be this timer. This is a, cute little timer. It goes up until you turn it to however long the time is that you need, and then you hit the top of it, and then it starts counting down, and then it'll set up an alarm when it's done. Great. I use this when I use the Pomodoro method when it comes to tracking my time, either with how I'm doing something or how much time I'm going to give myself to do something. If you need to time something, time it. If you're cooking, time it. And again, it doesn't have to be fancy. I'm an experience girl, so give me an experience, and that's my timer. All right, so next thing is going to be my planner. Now, I know in a previous video I talked about a 90-day planner. I still use that, but I use that for different purposes, and we'll talk about that. And actually, I need to grab it. But this particular planner is the planner that goes with me everywhere. It is the Hobonichi. It's the Hobonichi Weeks planner. And it's just a monthly and weekly planner. And so let me go to an empty page. So, but the way that it's formatted is that you have your weeks, or not weeks, but your week on one page. The other page is graph paper. So your graph paper you're going to be able to use if you need to put notes or anything, or you need to kind of draft out something, or maybe you want a habit tracker, or however you like to plan. This particular planner is extremely flexible with allowing you to either plan if you want to be, a creative planner, or if you just want something functional. Let me write down what I need to do, call it a day. So I use this in multiple ways. I'm very much a functional planner. So this is a great mix for me because it kind of marries a to-do list with a bullet journal. I am very much I love a good bullet journal, but I don't necessarily have the desire to spend that much time to set up a bullet journal every week or every month. So instead, I will use this as here's my weekly on one page, and then the other page, if I have video ideas or just business ideas or anything like that, I'm putting it on this side of that page, and I can always come back to it. Another thing that I like about this planner, this one is the Hobonichi Weeks, or it's the Hobonichi Techo Weeks Mega. What that means is it has a lot of graph paper in the back, and it's just graph paper. There's no calendar, there's no weeks, it's just graph paper. So this is going to be the 12-week planner. This is what I use currently. Let me stop lying. I stopped using this maybe about 2 weeks ago. It's still good. It's still a great planner. So I would still use this. It's just, I fell back in love with this one. And it's easier to carry this than to carry this right now. Let's just be honest. All right. So with this particular, what kind of planner is, okay, with this particular 12-week planner, this one is a daily planner. I am not a daily planner. And I think that's another reason why I exchanged the two, because this gives me my week at a glance, and it's much easier for me to plan that way. With this particular one, I've shown this before in a previous video, but this is basically, your 12-week planner. You have your week, I got pages all over the place. This one is organized so you have different levels of tasks. So the things that need to get done, the things that are beneficial to get done, and then the things that, you know, it would be nice to get this done. But if I don't get it done, the world's not gonna go, I mean, you know, the world's not gonna go up in smoke. But these two things need to get done, mainly these, right? So it categorizes your weekly task in these three categories, or in these three buckets. And then the next page, you have your daily plan. So it has what is your work focus, what is your personal focus. Then over here, you have your brain dump and you have your gratitude. While this is all necessary for a day-to-day practice, I can implement the same things in this planner. So that's the reason why it was easier for me to just transition over to a week at a glance instead of for me have to flip to the day, to the day, to the day. I can just see what I actually accomplished on this day and move it to the next, whatever needs to be done. So, but if you are a daily planner, this is definitely, if you are a daily functional planner, this is an awesome, I mean, awesome planner to have. And it's called the Plan Tomorrow Planner. Very nice, black leatherette here, probably about a 6x9 or it's probably a 6x9 planner size. It has a nice little, you know, elastic band. It has 2 ribbons inside. And again, it is organized by weeks. It is a 12-week planner. The other thing that this does is at the end of the week, it allows you space to write down what your weekly accomplishments were. What are some things that you should have done, that you need to improve on, and what were the 3 biggest lessons you learned. And then you're able to grade or, you know, rate the type of week you had from 1 to 10. So again, this is a great planner to have, even better if you're a daily planner. If you are a weekly planner, you can definitely integrate these practices into your planner of choice. So there's that. Okay, the next thing is my iPad because it's portable. I also have the keyboard, the Magic Keyboard. There we go. So I have the Magic Keyboard, and then I have the iPad Pro. This is something that I can take with me if I'm out and about and I don't want to carry my laptop. This is my go-to when I know I'm going to be mobile for a good portion of the week and I need to be able to work on my things, whether it's on my lunch break, on breaks from work, where I'm running errands, or I just need to hop on a call, or maybe I need to tune into something, I need to send something. If I can't do it on my phone, I'll do it on my iPad. So my next productivity tool is what I'm recording on, which is the Osmo Pocket. Osmo Pocket 3? Is that what it's called? It's that tiny Osmo camera. Yes, Osmo Pocket 3. Hold on. Yep, Osmo Pocket 3. So I have the creator bundle. When I decided to start my YouTube channel, I did start with my phone, and that was great and all, but I saw this camera and was like, listen, if I can get more done and I can still keep my phone, so in case I need to use my phone for something while I'm recording, why not? So I got it. This thing is amazing. I want to say all of my recent videos, so the videos for the last maybe month and a half from today, have been recorded on the Osmo Pocket 3. It is functional. It is easy to maneuver. I can record vertical. I can record horizontal. I have the creator combo, so I have all kinds of little things with it. I have this mic that comes with it, the tripod that it's on. I have an external battery. I have a wide lens that I'm actually using right now, and I have no regrets. There's that. There's a lot of videos that go into detail about this camera, so by all means, go ahead and go watch those videos, because this is not going to be a tech channel. Not yet. So yes, Osmo Pocket 3. The next item is my laptop. So I tend to move around in my house, whether I'm in my office, which is where I'm recording right now, or I'm downstairs hanging out with the family or anything like that. I'm going to use this before I use my iPad. I'm typically editing video. If I'm editing, I'm on this. Now this iPad is an older iPad, or not iPad, you're a MacBook. So this MacBook Pro is an older MacBook Pro. It is a 2020. It's the last one with the Intel chip. So before they moved into Apple Silicon, this was her. She works. She's great. She's wonderful. She does her thing. She getting a little up in age, so if I start talking about getting a new one, don't be surprised. I told you tech is my thing. All right. Next thing is my notebook. So I am a notebook girl. I prefer a dot grid. If it's dot grid, it's got me. So I enjoy writing with dot grid because you can pretty much create whatever you need to, whether it's graphs, whether you need to sketch out something, you need to, model something, whatever it is. I just really prefer dot grid. I do not like line pages. Give me dot grid or give me graph paper. I always have a notebook because ideas are always coming up. It's one thing to put it into the planner, but it's another thing to be able to flesh out an entire idea and then move forward with it in your notebook. All of my YouTube notes, the research that I do, my script notes, my bullet points, all of that, they're in a notebook. If I'm learning something new, I probably have a notebook for it. I have a commonplace notebook. So a lot of the lessons that I've learned in life or lessons that I'm learning through different books that I'm reading, different sermons that I'm watching, different Bible studies. Actually, no, not Bible studies. But I have a notebook for pretty much everything. So I am a notebook girl. Notebook. Then we have Google Calendar. So let me grab my phone. So I use Google Calendar. So this is like a rough cut of how I typically will plan. When I am planning, let me pull it up. I am one who plans in 12 weeks. So give me a 12-week sprint to accomplish a very specific goal that is attached to something bigger, and I have enough lane space to remain focused. So I will map that out in a notebook first to make sure I understand everything that's required. I do my research. What do I need to do? What don't I need to do? What are distractions that I need to be looking out for? All of those things. So I'm going to look at that, right? After I do that, then I'm going to go ahead and plot out my 12 weeks by these are the actions that I need to do. Because when I plan activity over outcome. So I'm planning my activity, the things that need to get done that week in my planner. After I do that, I always give myself an insurance. That insurance is my Google Calendar. So with my Google Calendar, I will mark off the things that need to get done and just plan them out for the 12 weeks. For instance, I need to film a YouTube video and I need to publish it. I need to publish one YouTube video every single week for the next 12 weeks, which is the current sprint that I'm on. That is what is on my YouTube calendar. So this is the reason why, not YouTube calendar, that is what is on my Google Calendar. So that is why I like the Google Calendar. On this Google Calendar, it has my 12-week focus. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, so probably can't see it, but it says 12-week focus visibility. So visibility is my focus from June 30th to September 21st. What that means is I will post one long form video every week. Hello, YouTube. You're going to see me one video every single week until September 21. And you're probably going to see me one every week after then because I'm really jamming with YouTube. So thank you. And so I have like that mark of 12-week focus visibility is on every single day for 12 weeks. Under that, I have my actual, I call it a CEO calendar of the things that I do because I have theme days, and we can talk about that in a later video, but all of that is housed inside of my Google Calendar. So that is my next tool. All right, my final tool, before I get into it, there is a reason why I haven't listed any other apps or applications regarding productivity, because really, I just don't use them. I am able to get a lot done because I keep it very simple and I know my rhythm. I know how I move. I know what works best for me. All the things that I've mentioned so far in this video are definitely in my regular workflow. You're always going to see me with a notebook. You're always going to see me with my planner. I'm always with my notepad or my laptop and the Google Calendar. Just tell me what I need to do and I can go ahead and get it done. That is my thing. And sometimes it's me telling me what I need to do and I can go ahead and get it done. The last thing is going to be my Bible. Now, this is the most important thing that I use for productivity. Why? Because it is the rule book that I live by. And so if I am not going to read the rule book and study the rule book that I am going to live by, then guess what? All of this is for vain, vexation of spirit. Reading the word is a compass. It's a compass to a rooted life, to a fruitful life. And being productive is all about being fruitful. We are called to be fruitful, to multiply, to subdue the earth, to increase, to have dominion. We're called to do all those things, to be that, to have those things. But if you don't read the rule book, then you don't know what you don't know. And I'm tired, personally, of living a life where I'm running around in circles with unaccomplished goals, and I can't figure out why what I want to work is not working. And 9 times out of 10, it's because I'm not applying the right principles. So if I want to learn the principles that's going to get me closer to the success, then why not read the rule book that has the principles in it? All right. This particular Bible is from Hosana Revival. It is a very beautiful Bible. I just got it. This is the King James Version. I also study out of the ESV version. And I'm looking around like it's pointing out somewhere, but I decided to grow up a bit and start studying out the King James Version because it has all of the verses and I need to know what I am missing out on. So there's that. But yes, it's very like this soft cover, like it's an experience, y'all. It's an experience. I just got my tabs in, so we're good to go. But yes, this is the King James Version. It is a note-taking Bible. So typically all of my Bible study notes and things of that nature are in the Bible that I'm studying out of. That's why I said, no, I don't use a notebook. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that concludes my productivity tools that I use on a regular and consistent basis. If you found this to be helpful, don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe and put a comment down below and let me know what are some other videos that you would like to see. What questions do you have when it comes to being productive as a wife, as a mom, as a career professional, and an entrepreneur? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.